Hey everybody, I thought I'd do a little update today. I've had several people wanting to know why it's taking me so long to get better. But before I tell you the thought process on that, I will tell you that I am getting better. I sit in my chair a lot, but I don't just sit here all day long. I am working towards getting better. I get up and do my exercises that the physical therapist gave me after I had those 2 months of physical therapy. I get up and try to do laundry. I've been doing that for a few weeks. I have a chair beside the washing machine so I can go in there and sit down. Still pretty much completely reliant on the crutches, and here lately I've had to use both of them. I can't just do one. Part of that is because of my balance, and part of that is because of the left shoulder, which I'll go into in a few minutes. But, and part of that is just because my good knee is not a good knee anymore, and that's from 24 years of bearing all my weight. So, there's a lot of stuff going on there. It's not just one thing. But anyway, I've still been getting up, and I do dishes a few at a time. It may take me all day to do a sink full, but I just come and rest and do homework, or work on Natalie's schoolwork, or read, do something, play on Facebook, work on my Usborne books stuff, and then I get up and I go wash a few more dishes and back and forth. So I'm seeing progress, and my stamina is building up. I'm getting out at least 2 or 3 days a week and getting in the car. I can get down the stairs now since my nice new porch is there and I have a handrail. So I'll get in the car, and I still can't go in a store or anything like that by myself because I can't stay up long enough to walk through the store. And honestly, I don't trust myself because my balance is not very good. But, we'll get in the car and we might go through the drive-thru at Dairy Queen. We go do stops playing Pokemon Go, Pokestops. We'll get our Dairy Queen and go park it between the church and the depot so we can play Pokemon while we're eating, things like that, just to get out of the house. And all of that is using muscles and, building up strength. But it's going to take me a while. Sorry, I'm shaking. I'm not every time I laugh or move or whatever, the camera moves. Anyway, so here's the reason it's taking me so long to heal. Okay, most all of you know that I'm a cancer survivor. I had bone cancer when I was 21. I've gone through this story multiple times. Well, basically what they did to remove the cancer, it was in my femur, which is my... Sorry, I had a phone call coming in. Femur, which is my thigh bone. And all of you medical personnel, y'all can just check out because you already know. But anyway, in a 7-hour surgery, they took everything out, dissected it, took it all apart, and put it all back in. Metal. I am titanium from my hip to below my knee. And how they did that was they cut from my groin all the way down below my knee, and then on the outside of the hip they cut from the top of my hip socket to probably 3 or 4 inches down my thigh on the side. Well, first of all, when they cut all that area, they had to cut through the muscle. They had to disassemble all of my muscles. They took them all apart. They took out some of the muscle. I only have 2 quadriceps, which are the muscles on top of your thigh. Instead of 4 quads, supposed to be 4 of them, I have 2. They took out all of my lymph nodes. They took out a lot of the blood supply, and they had to put all of that back together around metal. So obviously there's also a lot of scar tissue in there. Well, the groin muscle obviously is already damaged from that, and it does more than its fair share of work because of having to compensate for the loss and damage of other muscles. Also, in that, I did have to learn how to walk again. So, it was not an easy road, and I'm sorry this is so long. but I did it, you know. It was hard work. I stuck with it, and I did it. And since then, I've carried 3 children. I've had 3 kids. One of them was a difficult delivery, and a lot of those same muscles were affected. I had a C-section, cutting through muscles that are, you know, all of your muscles are connected, and they work with each other, and they help each other. Well, when any of those are weakened in that same area, it's going to put stress on already stressed muscles. So, I said all that to say this. Those muscles were already weak. My body is not like other people's. I've been through lots of physical stuff. I've had 7 surgeries in the past 24 years. That's not a lot for some people, but, you know, it was a lot for me. I have trouble with, like I said, my good knee, because I don't have any cartilage in my right knee, and I'm not a candidate for surgery because that knee is the one that supports, that leg, my right leg supports me because of my left leg being so weak. I have had a torn rotator cuff since, well, it happened when Natalie was a baby, but I really wasn't diagnosed until years later because it didn't heal. And I'm not a candidate for surgery for that because I have to use my arms to push me up. If I had the knee replaced, if I had the shoulder fixed, I would be completely unable to do anything for myself. So, those are not an option at this point in time. When you have all that working together, and you already have weakness in other parts of the body, one, those initial muscles that were injured take longer to heal because they're not healthy muscles. They're damaged. They have scar tissue. And I did tear them, the muscles in my groin on that left leg. I can't lift it. I can raise it from the knee, and I might do a video later to show you what I can and what I can't do. But like sitting flat down, I can't pick it up off the chair. I can do it when I'm standing up, but I can't do it from the chair. So it's just taking me longer to heal than what it would the normal person. And if I didn't have these other things to deal with, and the neuropathy, you know, the nerve damage is not helping, because if you're not getting the synapses to the, you're not getting the signals to the muscles, then the muscles aren't doing what they're supposed to do anyway. So that's why it's taking me so long to heal. I am healing. It's going to be a little while. I go back to my surgeon in October for a visit, a checkup, and we'll talk to him and see what we need to do then. Sometimes these injuries don't heal by themselves. Sometimes they do require surgery, but I am not claiming that because I do not have time for that. I can't deal with that right now, and so I'm just trusting that they're going to heal by themselves, and that God's going to heal it and take care of it, and I am definitely claiming that that's coming. Alright, so that's where all that's coming from. And I have also had a few people say that they don't know why I don't just get up. Well, believe me, if I could, I would. If you think that, then obviously you don't know me very well, because I have sat here in my house for an entire summer, and that never happens. Because of my disability, I do know that I have to rest, but I also push myself, and we go all the time. So much so that I have even had people that just randomly drive by my house on a daily basis after about a month of seeing my car not move. People that I don't even really socialize with and really didn't knew I lived here, stop by and say, "Are you okay? Your car's not moved, and your car is never home, and we were just worried about you." And I appreciate that, because I'm normally not home, and this is driving me nuts that I can't get up and do. Like I said, I've learned how to walk again. I've had all kinds of surgeries. I've always just gotten right back up and kept going. I push and push and push myself until I have to rest for a few days, and then I get up and I push myself some more, you know. That's just me. I like being independent. I don't like asking people for help. I don't like being dependent on other people. I like being able to take care of myself. So, the fact that I'm still sitting here should let you know that this is not by my choice. I'm having to listen to my body and let my body dictate what it can and cannot do. And it's dictating to the point that I really can't do. And it's not my choice. I don't like it. I want to be up and moving. And I will be very soon. But I just kind of wanted to let you know what's going on and why. And I know a lot of you probably don't care and aren't interested. And some of you may just want to know. And some of you, it's just to let you know, because I know lots of people think I'm just sitting here being lazy. And I'm not. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great, blessed day, and I will give you another update later. Talk to you later. Bye.